Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Just got my I decided to wrap it up. Hey guys. So I don't even know what I titled this. I said stop dating and marrying bum dudes. Like stop marrying these bums, stop having babies with them. Just stop. At this point we are at a what was it during like 9/11 with terrorists? If you're at like a number red, we're at red now. Red. We're at red. We're at red. We're at red. I was watching the whole like I don't really watch Love and Hip Hop. It's a little bit too out of control for me at this point. But I was watching Love and Hip Hop and it was a very interesting energy. It was like, okay, y'all. So Shade Room posted a comment, right? And I replied on Shade Room on Instagram. I think it's Shade Room, right? Yeah, it's Shade Room. And it says, back outside, little Scrappy celebrates his divorce with a party. And so I said, when she said she was paying half the rent with three small kids, let him go, sis. The divorce is a blessing. 4,724 likes later and 210 comments later. And the amazing part about the amazing part about some of these comments that the men are making and a few women is that why should Scrappy be ashamed of paying half, or what's a problem if he's paying half and she's paying half? Well, of course he's paying late, which caused her to get evicted. That's not even the point, since y'all refuse to see that part. What is bothering me about this, and I don't even like Bambi. I think she a laffy taffy headed asshole. I don't like it, and I don't like Scrappy because Bambi thought her pussy was made out of gold, child, and that he could do no wrong. Okay, what I'm saying? My problem is that little Scrappy is not your average 9 to 5, $16 an hour nigga. Let's get that very clear, sir. Little Scrappy is not your clock in at 9, leaving at 6, or clock in at 9 and clock out at 9 p.m. at night. He's not your factory nigga. He's not your tire nigga. He's not your Costco nigga. He's not your Walmart nigga. He's not your 9 to 5 nigga. Okay. This is a man who should be making above average what the average man is making. And y'all are commenting on my comments like, oh, she should be happy he's at least paying half. This man should have more money than your ass who's in my comments commenting. He should have way more money. His wife, who birthed 3 kids stupidly back to back, shouldn't be paying no bills at all. She's been pregnant through most of the relationship, which that's her problem. But you done help impregnate this woman 3 times and she's still paying half. And you got men in the comments, well, now she got to pay rent on her own. At least the rent will be paid on time. You got the landlord calling Bambi, telling Bambi, we still haven't received half of the rent. And this bum ass dude goes on a radio show and pulls out receipts and is like, yeah. I was paying. I mean, sometimes, yeah, I would pay late. And it's just the bums come out like roaches. They come out like roaches. And there's not enough spray or raid in the world to push them out. The bums love Scrappy. The fuck niggas love Scrappy. This nigga is not on your tax bracket. He shouldn't be paying late to begin with. Stop comparing yourself to men who should have money. His wife had 3 kids back to back and he's paying rent late. The landlord asked her to leave. But it's just the tremendous amount of men who who just feel like you should just be happy to have a man and she should just be happy to accept the minimum or the minimal of what he could do. It's actually scary. It's scary to know that men support other men and bum behaviors. You think if that was my brother, I would be like, yeah, nigga, keep paying late. Ha 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 ha. Like, then you got his false tooth wearing mama sweating, her teeth about to fall out, and she's like, oh, that's why you did Medicaid fraud. Medicaid fraud. A former female pimp complaining about somebody doing illegal government activities, stitching on your own grandchildren. So you mean to tell me a married woman who's supposed to be married to a man who makes a little bit above average what the average man makes was filing for illegal health care to birth her children, and you don't realize you're exposing your son? Somebody said, make it make sense. It doesn't make sense. Your son is a bum. Then he turns around and separates from her. Then your bum ass son buys a house. This shit's got to be scripted. He couldn't pay rent on time when he had 3 children in a house. I don't even like Bambi. I think she just gives Atlanta hoe vibes. I don't know. Her vibe is different. You know what I'm saying? Her vibe is weird to me. She a hustler, but she's like, don't nobody look. My whole scarf is coming off. The shit is just too much. Shit is just too much, bitch. Shit is just too much. So you mean to tell me that you got all of these men in my comments who feel like I really feel like there is a percentage of men, and it's not all men. They just don't like women. You just don't like women. You don't like women. And the women that you do like, they have to submit to your mediocre ass and accept mediocre behavior. You got a crazy former pimp mom who won't shut the fuck up, who's obsessed with her son. Um, your stepdaughter don't fuck with you, and I don't blame her because Bambi is not. Some women are not good with other men's kids. Erica got out early without needing Scrappy's half. Good for her. Bambi should have taken a cue. No, I agree. I agree. Bambi put herself in this predicament. Bambi put herself in this predicament. She put herself there. 100. I agree. I agree. Bambi thought her pussy was the yellow brick road. You know what I'm saying? And the reality is that she played dumb because she thought she was about to get something special. You got what everybody else got. An old ass Happy Meal. But what you not gonna do is not pay the rent on time. What you not gonna do is not take care of your kids. That's what you not going to do. Cause you can tell that Scrappy married her to get back at somebody. He purposely married her to hurt somebody. And the shit backfired. Now he got 3 kids to pay child support on 3. Best believe Bambi is coming out there that love and hip hop and loyalty checks. Best believe. You couldn't even pay half the rent on time. So it's just amazing to me how much men want you to accept the minimum. What is that whole thing? Fine, fit, and what is that whole saying? Fine, fit, and somebody please tell me what is that saying? Fine, fit, and Kevin Samuels started it. If you're fine and fit, Bambi is not no better than if Bambi thought she was better than Erica. That's the delusion of it all, child. That's the delusion of it all. Feminine, fit, and friendly. That is called a unicorn, okay? Because I'm gonna tell y'all, because I'm a spiritual reader. Do you know how many feminine, fit, and friendly women come into this office for either revenge work or to get their man? That is a unicorn. The manosphere wants you to think if you're a size 6 and you're attractive and you're young or you look youthful, then you get the top pick, which is not true. Which is not true. That's not true. You still get treated like shit. Not only that, they expect you to accept the minimum. The minimum. Because he was an underachiever in his life, he expects you to accept his underachievement. Even if you're fine, fit, and feminine, you still have to accept the fact that he will never be as successful as you. He won't even be as intelligent as you. But he wants you to accept. These men are mad. 50% of these men are mad because they're below minimum. They barely graduated high school. They're making $16 to $20 an hour, barely that for some, and they want you to accept them the way they are. Some of them don't even know what a comma is, an explanation point is, or a pause in a sentence. They're writing run-ons. So some of them can't even fill out a job application online. But because you're fine, fit, and feminine, you should accept the bare minimum. Mothers of young Black men, you need to step your parenting game up. Your sons are not able to compete with Black women, and it's causing a very bitter. No woman is going to submit to $12.50 an hour when rent is $2,000 and up in the United States. Your son is a failure. Your son is a loser. Your son has no drive. Your son has no testosterone. Your son has no competition in him. You're raising women with dicks. I had to tell one of my cousins, your son is weak. You need to raise him better. And I don't have no kids, but I can already see Miss Cleo call me now as she calls me and she thinks I don't know. Your son is going to be weak. Your sons are not your sons are not being raised to even know how to change a tire. Your son is weak. Your son is being raised to not know how to be head of the household. He's weak. You keep bailing your son out of every situation. He's weak. You keep making excuses for your son. Your son is weak. You keep coddling your son. Your son is weak. So when he's grown, he does the minimum. He finds him a little job. He buys him a little car. And then when he wants a certain type of woman that he cannot have or he cannot sustain or maintain, he goes the fuck off. And then he becomes bitter. And then he joins the manosphere. And then he worships Kevin Samuel videos all day. And then he goes on his fake Instagram burner pages and harasses women and supports bum niggas like little Scrappy. What's going on? So somebody said raising sons as daughters. My father told my brother, "Oh, you want a pair of Jordans? Go to work, nigga." at 15. My dad is cheap. He said, I'm not buying no more fucking Jordans. Go to work, nigga. Dropped him off at a fucking Kroger. Go to work. Filled out the application. He started work the following week. Go be a man. Nobody's giving you shit, especially me. I'm a cheap ass dad. I've been working since I was 15. My dad was like, oh, you like to shop? Go to work. You like Jordans? Oh, you like GameStop. You like video games. Go to work, nigga. Like it's getting, and then if you're a 50-50 man, go date a 50-50 woman and leave us six figures bitches alone. Leave us alone. It's not my fault I'm successful. Is it my fault I had drive? Everything in this room is based upon drive and hard work. It's not my fault you don't have drive and determination. My dad is a whole nigga too. He done abused a whole bunch of women. He a nigga now. He a nigga. But he a nigga who gonna raise his kids. He a nigga who gonna put something into his children. My dad is a nigga. My mom, my mom is saved and sanctified. Okay? People like, why is she always talking about her dad? Because I'm a lot like my dad. A lot of the things I have is because of my father. He disciplined me. He made me a savage. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody's going to give you nothing in this life. People will take more than give you. I hustle for what I want. And it's like it's the energy of we're telling our sons it's okay to be the bare minimum while we're telling our daughters to go out there and hustle when we need to put that drive in our sons. Little Scrappy is a failure. And as a provider, he's a failure. He's a man who struggles paycheck to paycheck and blows through money and expects women to still go half and half. A dude who is making above average compared to the average dude, there is no half and half. There is no half and half. If my brother is making a lot of money, your wife does not go half and half. Your wife shouldn't be, and I'll tell my brother that. Your wife shouldn't be paying half and half. You're a six-figure earner. Don't play with me. Like it's like y'all, these men, not all of them, because there are some good, balanced, hardworking men out there because I know a whole bunch. So it's not a male bashing, but there's a lot of roaches. Just you should be glad you got a man. And whatever we give you, you should be happy. And not only that, you should submit to me. Bitch, what does it mean to submit to a nigga? Let's have a real fucking conversation about that. To submit. My mother never submitted to my father, bitch. I'm Haitian. Well, what the fuck you mean? We get up every morning at the crack of dawn to fucking go to the marketplace to take care of our kids. Here's the truth. In most third world countries, women work their ass off. So all y'all passport bros flying from here to there, these women are busting their ass. Women have been working since the beginning of dawn, you idiots. Have you been to Africa? If you look who's in the marketplaces, it's women. Don't play with me. My mother and father worked. We worked. Nous travail. Nous travail. We worked. We got up on our asses. My dad went to work. My mom went to work. Sometimes my mom cooked. Sometimes my dad cooked. My mother never submitted to my father, and my father, but he was still the man of the house. But there was no, oh, I'm a man and you need to submit to me and soft, feminine, and what are you talking about? My grandmother, my father's mother, owned a boutique. She been working. What a man is really trying to say is take care of your home and take care of my children. That's what you're trying to say. And let's get even more real. Let's get even more real. Who the fuck is submitting to a $16 an hour nigga? Nigga, I make more money. Why am I submitting to you? What are you bringing to the table? And I hate that table shit. When it's really what can we bring together? I'm not submitting to nobody. Children submit to adults, and that is it. And even you have to guide your children. You can't even get them to I'm not a child. You can't raise me. Talk about submit, and you don't even make 50, you barely make 50. Nobody is here to submit to anybody, sir. Submission is a biblical and misogynistic concept. Even Egyptians knew that women don't submit to men and men do not. I don't need my man to submit to me. I need my man to respect me and coexist with me. What the fuck you talking about? Submit. And you can barely pay a car note. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Look what I have and look what you have. Well, why the fuck would I submit to you? Y'all, I keep telling y'all this. I will buy another dog before I deal with a fuck nigga. You see what I'm saying? Or settle just so I can have a husband. My father said that submission shit is biblical. Don't listen to that shit. He's like, haven't you noticed the women who submit be getting bopped upside their laffy taffy headed ass? Bitch, you won't, but no man was born to submit to a woman, and no woman was born to submit to a man. You were here to work together and make things work out. I don't need no man to submit to me, and no man should need a woman to submit to you. You both are adults. There's no children here. When you love somebody, you work with them. Marriage is about working together. Just like a woman has to be kind and sweet to her husband, a husband has to be kind and sweet to his wife. If you want a bitch to submit, go date a bitch who work at Wendy's. Shit. Sorry, I used to work at Wendy's. But if you want a bitch, find a bitch who's in the homeless shelter to submit. Because also, when those women, when they get their papers, you raggedy ass passport bros, they're gone. They're out like a light a few years later. Women don't really want to submit. What a man really wants is for you to take care of house and home. Just say that. And they dick wet. And we go about our business. I've been reading long enough where I understand the nature of a man. Cook for me, keep my house clean, and fuck me. And a woman, give me money, provide me shelter, and protect me. My dad is a nigga, okay? He a nigga, okay? My mother is a typical church woman. Oh, blah blah blah. My mom told me I've never submitted to a man. I don't even know what that is. My mother never submitted to a man. We all worked. We all had to pay bills. My ancestors was out there cutting up sugar cane, men and women. Submitting to what? Submit. Submit what? Half you dudes can't even fill out fucking job applications. And then people think I'm bitter. I'm not bitter, y'all. Like, I get niggas. That's not the problem. The problem is that 50% of y'all men are trash. So it's like you got to swim through a whole bunch of trash before you find something valuable. And then the decent ones, you know, at the end of the day, love is what you're willing to settle for. A lot of married women will feel bad for me. I have married women in my family who feel bad for me, but your husband is an asshole. Your husband makes less money than you. Your husband is gay. Your husband is retarded. Like your husband is a cheater. Your husband so your husband is disrespectful. Like I don't want your problems. And then a woman is considered crazy when we're not willing to settle for the mediocre as we get older. You see what I'm saying? It's like, why don't you just settle for something? I can't. I can't. I can't. I'm a spiritual reader. I know the game. I can't. I can't. I just can't. I can't settle. I can't settle for bullshit. I can't. Married women will feel bad for you while their husbands give them 5 pumps at night or terrorize them with dick and their children are driving them nuts. Marriage is still a beautiful thing. Marriage is still a beautiful union. You see what I'm saying? Marriage is a beautiful thing when it's done properly. It's just that half of us don't know how to be married. I didn't know how to be married. My first marriage was a train wreck because I didn't know how to be a wife. I watched my mother, but I thought her ass was crazy. Waking up at 6 a.m. to iron your husband's clothes, but she enjoyed it. I thought it was crazy. So a lot of people don't, and it's men and women who just don't know how to be spouses. Half y'all hoes can't cook. I can't either half the time, and I don't want to. Half y'all hoes can't clean. House looking upside down. If a man is paying all the bills, you need to have some domestic traits. Oh, I attack both men and women. Don't get it twisted. A lot of women look physically good, but they can't do nothing. Who cares if you have a BBL if you can't even fry up a steak and not burn? Some of y'all hoes can't even boil an egg, but you want a six-figure nigga? Okay. I I told one of my nieces, you want a man who does all of this for you, but when he comes home, you don't even want to cook? Okay. Good luck with that. You want $800 wigs, just like your auntie, because I buy them in here. I am, but you don't want to keep his home up. You trifling. You're a trifling ass female. You're trifling. I'm trifling too because half the time I ain't trying to do it. But at least I know because I'm not willing to do it, what's gonna happen to me. Bitch, go learn how to fry an egg. Go learn how to keep your house clean. Maybe then you can demand something, not because you just look good. I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired. I'm tired. Um, and then you got, and you're a good friend, Blair. Blair, let me tell you something, Blair. You said, yes, I had to spend a week with my friend to teach her how to cook. You're a real friend. You're a real I'm not saying women just have to cook. Men also sometimes have to cook too. But if women want men to be providers, guess what they're going to expect a lot of times. I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. You're a real friend because you could have actually talked shit behind her back and laughed at her and been like, "Bitch, you can't you'll never get you're a real friend. You're actually a real friend." Some women even have to teach their friends how to fuck they man because they don't know how to do it right. I'm not saying fuck they man for them, but show them how to have good sex with their men. And men are not holding other men accountable. So if your homeboy is a bum, you laughing about that shit and telling, yeah, she should be happy that you at least paid the rent, even if you paid it late. Ha ha ha. um there's just a lot of women who think because they're fine, fit and friendly that they don't have to do domestic shit, but want a man who makes 6 7 figures. Even these basketball players wives do a little something, sis. Like you got if you ain't cooking and cleaning, you fucking, you doing something. Y'all stop playing in my face, okay? I just believe men hate women in modernized countries, not all, but 40 to 50% hate us because we surpass them in income and in lifestyle and traveling in like education, and they're just happy to make $15 an hour at the tire shop. There's nothing wrong with that, but you need to date a woman who makes the same amount or close to the same amount as you. Don't pursue me. Don't think you can get me because I'm fat and I'm kind of funny shape. No, you cannot, because I make 6 figures. We're not in the same bracket. My father told me something, and my uncle told me this on my mom's side. My uncle, he was like, my uncle told me a man can make less money than you if he's established, meaning he has a home, he has a retirement, he has a pension. Basically, you can make 6 figures and he makes 75 or 65, but he's established. I don't have a problem with that. He got a home, he got a car, he got his shit established. That's the problem. Half of these men don't have shit established. They staying in the hood apartment where the fucking gate don't work, still buying Jordans every 2 weeks with 6 7 baby mama. So you've destroyed your life in your youth, and you want me, a female who works 12-hour days, to take you with all your baby mamas and kids? Absolutely not. Because I'm not fine, fit, and friendly? I sure as hell ain't friendly. So it's okay if a man makes less than me because he's established. But don't tell me you destroyed your life with a whole bunch of women and kids, and now at your big old age, you got some sense, and now you want me to take you on. So you've destroyed your life and you finally got some sense now at your big old age, and you want me to take you on and your 6 kids and 5 baby mamas. It's too late, bro. You need to find a woman who got 5 to 6 kids and got, like attracts like. I'm not your like. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. It's sad when men get older and then they come to their senses. and realize they got all these kids, all this child support, all this, and now they want a decent woman. No, leave me alone. I've even had women tell me, "Oh, you should date such and such because you can help him." Hold on, hold on. Say what? I should date your relative. Hold on. I should date your relative because I can help him. So I need to take a grown ass man, hold on, a grown ass man, your relative who has fucked up his life, and take him into my home and raise him while his mother sits at home and watches Lifetime movies all day while I have to build a bear a nigga. You want me to upgrade a grown ass man and you want me to date him? And Miss, you have no shame. You have no shame. You're not embarrassed to tell another grown ass woman that your relative needs me to upgrade them when they need to upgrade themselves? A grown ass man. Like, it's my job to take care. What? Especially as you get older, they think like you don't have any more options, and you do. You're just private about it. And so you want me to take your nephew from Nigeria because the divination said so that I can take care of him in his whole village because I'm past my prime? So you want me to go to a third world country and marry problems because Oshun and Yamija said so because I'm past my prime. Y'all better wake up. Y'all better learn to be happy alone than to be miserable together. Y'all better learn. This is coming from somebody who has read hundreds of people. Y'all better come off of this, where's my soulmate, and ask, what is my purpose in this life? Because some of y'all are getting got. You know what? I'll say something. I actually thanked my father last month for making fun of me and shaming me and embarrassing me when I did stupid shit with men. Because he'll be the first one to say, "You dumb, you stupid." It's none of my business though, but you dumb. And because he instilled a sense of shame in me, there's just certain things that I've had, and my dad has literally laughed in my face and said, "Have you learned now? You're an adult. You can do whatever you want, but you dumb. That was dumb. You should be ashamed. You should be embarrassed of yourself. That was stupid. Have you learned enough yet?" And something about that made me reflect. It made me reflect because my father will roast you. He will shame you. Um, some people say it's verbal abuse, and it is, but it's the type of verbal abuse that made me pass on certain types of men and watched other women snatch them up. And then from a distance, I watched what those other women went through and I laughed, just like my daddy laughed at me because I saw the red flags. We're Haitian. My father is gonna shame you. Oh, you're dumb. Oh, you stupid. Are you desperate? Why would you marry a man in Nigeria? Why would you marry a man in Haiti? Why would you let that $12 an hour nigga in your house? But that's none of our business. Have a nice life. My father said, women are easy to manipulate because y'all are too fucking emotional and y'all don't want to die alone. Other men in my family have told me they ride off of the fact that you don't want to be alone. You don't want to be alone. You don't want to be alone. And they're going to ride that shit. You don't want to be alone. And because they know this, and because they know you're emotional, they're going to ride that pony, bitch. The moment you only give feelings and emotions to a man who is showing you love and support, you have conquered the game. My dad said, if a woman ain't emotionally attached, I don't want her. Why? Because he knows he can manipulate you. Men don't like women who are like me. Men don't like women who are like me, who have masculine traits. I have very masculine traits. Go play in your mama's face, not mine. And that came from my father's mouth. Go play in your mama's belly button, not mine. Go suck the life out of your mama, not me. Go eat up all your mama's money, not me. Go send your mother to Nigeria to marry, not me. Go move in with your mama and eat up all her food, not me. Stop being so emotional about these men. Stop being so emotional. Stop being so emotional about these men. My father is savage. And I've watched him mistreat women. I've watched him treat women well, but I've watched him mistreat more women. He didn't have to tell me shit because I already knew. I already knew. Y'all are too emotional. And it's weird because spirit always says, this is from spirit. Spirit is always saying, learn from your mistakes so that you can evolve. And one of the biggest ways spirit shows you lessons in your weaknesses and where you need to heal is romantic love. And we just keep repeating the same mistakes. Women, we give too many chances. We become attached too quickly. We're too fucking emotional. And we think we're special. Women have a weird mentality where I'm better than these other women that you've mistreated. I'm better than your last wife. I'm better than her. He could have been a serial killer and killed every woman who he's been with, but he ain't gonna kill you because you're special. Um, because I grew up with low self-esteem because I was heavy and I wore glasses and I stuttered, I never felt special. But it's funny because that actually worked to my advantage. As I got older, I got to realize that women think they're better than other women. Like, one, maybe because they're younger, maybe because their bodies are better, maybe because they think their sex is better, when in the end, it you can still get mistreated. So I would watch from a distance how women would think they're better because he chose you, but he may choose you to abuse you. because you're easy to a river dance on. You're too emotional. You know what I'm saying? And I would watch and I'll be like, I see it now. I see it now. You know what I'm saying? So it helped me in a way as I got older. Like women will sit there and watch a dude have numerous baby mamas, treat them like shit, but all of a sudden you're special and he's not going to do that to you. And then he does. And then you act surprised. I just, as a woman, I've never been like that. Like, I don't think that my exes, women who they're with, are better than me. I just don't. And I don't think that the man who I'm with, I don't think that I'm better than his ex. Women will think they're better because they're with your man. You're not better. You're not special. It's just on to the next energy. I don't think I'm better than my man's ex-wife or ex-girlfriend. I don't. I don't. And once women have the energy of I'm not special, like I'm not better than your ex or better than this, then it will actually make you start to see things from a realistic opinion. Like I literally run away from men. Like there'd be like one day, yeah, I got 4 kids. Yeah, yeah, I'm staying at my home. Yeah, what do you bring to the table? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. Yeah, um, akabuku shaka shakabu oku laka laka laka. Oh, Shun is saying that my nephew right here is your husband. Where and who, bitch? Where and who? Where and who? I don't think God said that my husband was on a plane in Nigeria. No, no. Hold on to your pocketbooks, ladies. Hold on to your pocketbooks. Your pocketbook is your money and your pussy and your sanity. Money, pussy, sanity. And your heart is in there too. She said, like, why are you lying on my mama Shun? Ladies, we're a hot commodity here in the United States. We got houses, we got cars, we got nice jobs. These men are predators, girl. 50% of them, girl, are just bums. You better hold on to your pocketbook. Shout out to Shin. Okay, Shin. Shin, yes. I did not want to spend 2,000 and something dollars on a YSL, Lord. Even though I've been to the store, Lord, and I've touched the bags. I've tried out the bags, Lord. But Shin, you brought me a fake YSL design, Lord. Thank you. I will get the real bag, maybe in about a year. But thank you for the bootleg. Nice little strap. Nice little strap right here. Get on. Voguing for y'all hoes. No, no. Ladies, grab your purse when you see a red flag. And here's the thing. Everybody has red flags. People like, well, you gotta settle because everybody has problems. Everybody has problems. Some problems are bigger than other problems. Okay, he lives in an apartment. Oh, he's homeless. Which problem is worse, the apartment or the homelessness? Oh, he's a crackhead or he smokes cigarettes. Which problem is the worst? Oh, he has four kids or he has one kid. Which problem is the worst? Oh, he takes the bus or he has a car. Which problem is the worst? Oh, he has a sex addiction or he just likes to have sex every day. Which one is the worst? Oh, he lies all the time or he lies occasionally. Which one is the worst? Oh, he's a scammer, but he's broke. Which one is the worst? People, oh, nobody's perfect, but some people are demonic. Some people will come in your home and disturb your peace. Some men need to fuck you in a hotel, not in your house, because they bring that poverty, crazy energy into your coochie and into your house. Be careful who you fuck. Even if it's just for fun, be careful who you fuck because he may deposit that poverty energy in your coochie that don't have no plans for the future in your coochie. Baby mama problems in your coochie, okay? Scammer vibes in your coochie. Some niggas don't even deserve to come to your house to fuck you. Go to a hotel. He can't even know where you live. Men are givers, women are receivers. When he's pumping you, he's putting all his problems into you. And we all have problems. We all have problems. But some problems I don't want in my life. Mm-mm. I I will remain how I am until I meet a decent person. I'm not going to settle. I'm not going to fly to a third world country. I'm not going to go to the hood. I'm not going to walk around Walmart. I'm not going to talk. And he doesn't even have to be perfect. I'm not looking for perfect. I'm looking for decent. Y'all, y'all have to really feel like you deserve better. You really do. Even when people are trying to tell you, now some people are just unreasonable. Like, oh, he's got to be 6'2". He's got to, and I'm just like, girl, you gonna be single forever. I'm not unreasonable. Like, I'm not a height queen. Like, you can be 5'6", 5'7". I'm only 5'4". I'm short, so I'm not a height queen because most of these women are chasing tall niggas. Well, so yeah. You know what other patterns I've seen, y'all? Other patterns I've seen? When you find a man who's got his okay, I had to tell one of my cousins, please stop this. Like he was just doing too much. And he listened to me and he stopped. He got married. I had a cousin, okay? He's an engineer, just like my dad, and his uncles and his there's a lot of male engineers in our family, like electrical, mechanical, civil, whatever. um he felt like he could be extremely picky because he was successful. These are the breadcrumbing ass niggas, the ones who look good on paper, but they're gonna string you along and even treat you like shit. And I came to him one day and I said, you have used your title and your degree as a weapon against women rather than using it to build your community and to build your foundation. You need to let these women know that you're not looking for anything serious and stop stringing that young lady along. You don't want her. He was shocked, but he asked me about his love life. I said, you're stringing women along because you're successful and you feel like you have forever to pick somebody and you got a whole bunch of pick me's around you. You are doing a disservice to your ancestors and to your future daughters who will suffer your karmatic debt for how you treated women. You need to just figure out why are you dating, let the women know why, and then go the fuck about your business. 2 years later, he got married. I said, pay attention to the men who string women along when they get old and die in nursing homes alone. Nobody comes to wipe their ass. Your father's an engineer. He's been married twice, but at least he got somebody to come and wipe his ass. Who's going to come and wipe your ass in a nursing home? Oh, he got it together. He's married now. He's married. He went and established a home life rather than stringing women along and having to deal with all of these emotional rants coming from multiple women. Successful men will string you along because they're successful, because they know there's more bums and broke niggas. So they're going to string you along. And some of them don't even spend no fucking money. Don't be impressed by titles, y'all. Don't be impressed. I have a lot of successful men in my family and they treat women like shit. Never be impressed by titles. Titles attracts, it does not keep. His resume looks good, but you need to see if he's a good man, if he's generous, if he's kind. Those are the worst, I think, too. You might as well date a bum. He a doctor, he an engineer, he a lawyer, he's an entrepreneur, he's a successful scammer, whatever you like. He a rapper, he an athlete. Those men will string you along. They have a lot of options. Because there's this thing in their mind now. There's a lack of men within the Black community. So I can string a whole bunch of women along because I look decent on paper. Very sad. I had to tell him to stop. Either they're in jail, they're gay, or they're bums. So titles don't mean nothing. Find somebody who loves you and wants to create a life with you and doesn't have 10,000 red flags going off. If he so happens to be an engineer, cool. If he so happens to be a lawyer, cool. Half of these lawyers are broke, don't have no money either. So fine, looking good on paper is, and it's even weird because when you go to other countries, men who have these titles or big paying jobs, they're married off very early. They marry very early because they have money and want to establish a family life. Here in the United States, it's the opposite. It's the opposite. They want to stay single to the 85 and they balls dragging on the floor. Y'all don't settle. Don't settle. I'm telling y'all, don't settle. A lot of women settled just to have a husband, and then the women who settled are sad for you, but you know that they settled and you're a psychic and you know that her husbands are mediocre. Your husband's mediocre, sis. But you feel bad for me, but you married a mediocre ass nigga. He's mediocre, lukewarm, suspects, crazy, broke. But you feel bad for me? Nah, sis. I'm at peace. I'm at peace. So I just have a stern way of talking, but I'm not bitter. I'm just watching. I'm just watching. Y'all like, I'm just watching. I'm just watching. And I'm in Aries. I'm in Aries and I'm just very blunt. The thing is, y'all, I'm actually softer outside of the cameras. I'm very quiet. I'm a very quiet woman. Um but when you try me or you think I'm dumb is when this side of me comes out. A lot of men when they're dating me, they can't figure me out. Oh, she's so childlike, so quiet. She giggles all the time. Popcorn Georgia. Until they try me. When you try me is when this side of me comes out. And men are always shocked. But guess what? It chases men away. You have to know how to tell a man how you feel without being warlike, masculine about it. So I'm very cool, calm, and collected. But when you try me, you see this and they're shocked. Okay. And I actually tell women don't do it because it chases men off. You still got to find a softer way to do it. It's like my daddy comes out. You tried me. I'm going to tell y'all a story, right? There is this dude who I was talking to, right? This was like 2 years ago, so I can tell y'all. Maybe 1 year and 6 months ago. So I was talking to him and I liked him. You know, being soft and feminine and nice to him, inviting him over for dinner, like being soft, feminine, and not fit. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, "Oh, I'm going out of town." And he doesn't know what I do. So he doesn't know I peeped the lie from day one. And so I'll be gone for a week, but when I come back, okay, y'all, like the video, like it, like it, like it, thumbs up. It only 119 likes, y'all. Like my video. I don't even know what likes do because I'm just here to talk that shit and go about my business. Like the video, thumbs up it. I don't know, something like that. So, and I'm gonna be helping my mother to just had a good story made up. But I already know he's lying. And I already know he's going out of town with another woman. So that showed me I'm not your first choice, or else you would have invited me out of town you wouldn't have taken the other chick with you. So he goes out of town. He goes out of town. And so I did a little spell. I did a little spell to expose the truth when he comes back. I already knew he was lying because, you know, I saw her in the cards, them going out of town. You weren't at your mother's house. But we've only been dating for 2 months. So I can't really say much. I got to say, da da da. So he comes from out of town, right? And I've been working his ass because I know he's lying. And he starts to go through his cell phone. I don't know what made him do it in front of me. What made you do that in front of me? So he's doing it in front of me and tell me why it's pictures of him and this chick on the beach, kissing, holding each other, eyeball. I'm like, and when it's like he forgot I was there. And I was like, oh, wow. I said, you had a nice trip. I thought you wanted to go see your mom. Oh no, those pictures are from of and the spell made him do it. He literally forgot I was standing there and he just started expose yourself. Expose your spell. I exposed you. He was shocked. He caught himself. He was like, oh shit. And I was like, okay, she's a cute girl. She's got a flat stomach and a big ass. I don't blame you. I was like, ha ha ha, I don't blame you. She looks like she got a nice BBL. Okay. I was like, well, it was great knowing you. And I wish you and her well. It took everything inside of me not to grab my cell phone and slap the shit out of him for wasting my time. Because my daddy was about to come out. But you got to keep your composure. Is this what helped birth that deck? Yes. This is what helped birth the Ursula Fuera deck. When he was shocked. It's almost like it skipped, like he couldn't believe I saw that. Like he was like trying to. I was like, no, 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 no. Enjoy your BBL. Enjoy that. Enjoy it. And I just kept smiling. But I wanted to slap him across his face with his fucking cell phone. That's the real me. And I was holding it in. Don't show your sadness, ladies, because they want to ride on your emotions. That nigga texted me for 2 weeks straight, and I just went about my business. I left everything on red. And then after I got tired, I blocked him, unfollowed him, and blocked him, and went the fuck about my business. You wasted my time. Don't let these men know you're emotional about them. Don't. It hurt my feelings. It really did. Like, I'm not even good enough to take on vacation. Like, really? But it seems like y'all had something planned ahead of time. So, yeah, y'all, it taught me a lot. It actually taught me a lot. I was shocked that I was able to hold my composure. That's how I knew I've matured because I was gonna slap the shit out of him. But it's like men want you to be emotionally attached. And when you're not emotionally attached, they try to say, "Oh, you never like me." I never said I never like you. I just don't have time for these emotional games. That's it. Mature women don't have time. I could really like you and drop you and block you and go Casper. I liked you, but I'm not playing these games. And sometimes spirit will come to you and tell you give that person a second chance because people do make mistakes. Sometimes spirit will be like, look, give them a chance or let them fix this situation. So spirit actually does believe in the Loas and the Orishas. They believe in second chances sometimes if it's not a bad union. My spirit said, fuck that nigga and keep it moving. And I did. Yeah, she was already in the picture. This was a while ago, 2 years ago. You got to let a man know you're not emotionally attached because then he starts to go, oh, she never. Then they'll flip it on you and say, oh, you never really liked me. It was never real from the beginning. Child, leave it on read, block it, and go about your business. Now he's trying to emotionally pull you in. I'm old. I'm auntie. Okay. I don't have time for this. Like you literally after a certain age, you don't have the energy anymore. Like you physically cannot handle these games anymore. So it's like, oh, okay. Let me see. Let me see. Okay. Whatever. I like believe what you want to believe. That's freedom. Unless your spirits come and say, give him a chance, that's different. But the majority of these men, girl, read that text and go the fuck about your business and block his ass. My kid's dad tells other women he's dating, I'm broken since he has broken up. They low key want drama. They want to give you the bare minimum and can't stand it when you give them. Michelle Palmer. Yeah. They want you to be emotionally attached to them. I don't know. I guess life has taught me I can have sex with you and not be emotionally attached to you. I hate to say it at this point. You could have broke my bed and I'm still not emotionally attached. Women, when you break their bed or barely do anything, they get attached. I'm at a point now where, yeah, we can have sex. Doesn't mean I'm emotionally attached to you. You got to remove emotions from out of this. Only when spirit or your ancestors tell you to put emotion, you put emotion. And if you have emotions about it, acknowledge it. Acknowledge that this is hurting me. Acknowledge it. Some of you guys won't even acknowledge your pain. I acknowledge my pain. And I read that text and I go the fuck about my business. I don't care if we fucked. And thanks. You gotta be savage after a certain age and you wanna start early. Only when your spirits tell you to put energy into it is when you put energy. If the spirits are like, no, run for your life. And some women shouldn't have sex because it makes you emotionally attached. There's been men I dated, and I know if I sleep with them, I'm going to be attached. So I don't sleep with them. And it's hard, but I don't. And they go away because it was about sex. They weren't even trying hard, anyways. I had my deceased father come to me in a dream and tell me the guy I was dating was not the I bobo, and your father is still guarding you in your heart. I bobo, and your ancestors are still guiding you. I bobo. I don't get emotionally attached anymore. You have to learn to detach. I'm telling you this as a reader who've read a lot of people. And when you are attached, you need to be careful, especially if you attach early. Especially if you believe in soulmates and twin flames, you're walking on dangerous territory. Love is real. Love is still out there, but you cannot give your love to everyone. It's dangerous. Oh, I love your ancestor candles and oil. It's helped me so much. I bobo. Y'all, my ancestor candles, ugh, and and the oil. Okay, how has it helped you, girl? I love when y'all come and give me reviews. Some of y'all be coming here and be like, "Where's my order?" In a box, it's coming. You know what I'm saying? But y'all, yeah, I was talking about sex with a guy. He thinks he should be able to have casual sex and be it however he doesn't want to talk to women that are detached. Yeah, he's saying, I want to river dance on your heart and walk away. I want you to be attached so I can keep playing with you. I can't keep playing with you if you're not emotionally attached. He basically said, I barely want to give you anything, but I want you to give me everything. He put out a huge red flag, sis. He's not emotionally available, but you have to be emotionally available. Bitch, you better go the fuck about your business. Bitch, you better go to. Oh, let's talk about this. I'm enjoying this. I'm not even. Let me tell y'all something, right? So, have y'all seen? I love chit chatting with y'all. I'm not even reading y'all. Like I've never done this. Just talk. But take what I'm saying, y'all. Oh, you don't have no man. Correct. I don't. I didn't say I ain't fucking, but I don't have a man. Correct. But I choose to not have a man too at the same time because I don't want what y'all selling out here at the moment. But I am a spiritual reader. I've read hundreds of people, maybe even 1,000. I know human nature. So take my advice or don't. You see what I'm saying? I'm giving you spiritual advice by talking that shit. I'm actually talking through spirit while talking with y'all. I just don't say it as clean as they do. But it's really spirit talking and telling y'all advice through me. Spirit has always said, and I thought I was crazy, right? Until therapists started to say it. And I was like, oh, I'm not crazy then. If therapists are saying it, spirit is not wrong. Do not attach yourself to people who are not putting forth any effort. Most men are not willing to because pussy is easy to get. Y'all women fuck too fast. There's nothing to work hard for anymore. What if I was a dude and you talking about something, take me out, buy me this, but I got Keisha right here who I can hit up and bring her to Burger King and buy her a Happy Meal and fuck her in the back of the car. Who am I? Y'all fuck too fast. It's the truth. Y'all fuck too fast. Pussy is the reward. Pimps are even saying pussy has no value. A pimp is saying pussy has no value. Pussy has no value. Since pussy has no value, I ain't fucking then. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't got no value, so I'm not gonna give it. Why should a man be good to you when he can be treat somebody bad and still get it? Women have helped to create an environment where men can come in and out of your vaginas very easily. And because you're not holding on to that pocketbook, holding on for life, holding on with everything you got, bitch. No, you cannot look in here. Then you just, oh, look in here. Oh, here, take. He ain't working for nothing. He don't give a fuck. He don't give a fuck. He's just go, oh, you have values and rules and boundaries, bitch. He gonna skip through you and go to the next nigga. That's why it's taking, when you come into your senses, that's why it's taking so long to find a good man because you finally came to your senses. But women have created a toxic dating and companionship environment. Women set the tone. Women set the bar. The bar is low. There is no bar. I just think that there is no bar. You fuck too fast. And then if somebody says you fuck too fast or you're slut shaming, okay, you're young, titties standing up, you're in your 20s, I'm slut shaming you, and you always come back to me in your 30s when you're tired and you've been fucking broken. Because now you're seeing the reality of the situation. You wanted to twerk and be Megan the Stallion and out in these streets for the rest of your life. Oh, don't slut shame me. And now you're in your mid 30s, single, and trying to find a king. When you and your homegirls set a very toxic dating environment. You'll be back. You'll be tired too. And y'all are getting tired faster. Y'all are getting tired like 27, 28. Y'all already tired because you let these niggas run through you. You let them play games in your mind. You emotionally attach yourself to them too early. I just be like, okay, I ain't got no man, but I ain't got your problems though. I'm just gonna sit right here, my little tarot cards and just watching as you play in these streets, having babies with random niggas, random struggles. I'm just gonna sit there. And then once you hit your mid 30s, you tired. And he's been conditioned to mistreat all y'all because y'all helped set up that environment since he came out of his mom's womb. What do you want me to do? Well, what do you want me to do? There are some good men out there. There are some good men out there. I've met some good ones, solid ones, solid men, and some good women out there. But you got to have rules, you got to have boundaries. 8 out of 10 of them will not wait to have sex with you. Only 20% of them will, or probably 10%. We've set up a very toxic McDonald's fast food dating environment. Fuck fast, break up fast. Fuck fast, break up fast. Extremes are not good. Too slow and too fast is not good. So I'm just gonna watch. Y'all don't let people play in your face, especially men. Don't let men play in your face. And don't let them. Haven't you noticed, like online, when a woman said, oh, do you have a man? Do you have a husband? Like your worth is only if you have a man. even if he's mediocre. I'd be like, yeah, I have a man. He's sitting right next to me and he's laughing at your comment because I don't deal with men who think like that, anyways. I don't deal with men who have secret accounts and attack women. Why is my worth if I have a man? Why is my worth if I'm married? There are men who will tell you, did y'all see that Instagram thing where that dude is like a woman has no worth if she's not married and doesn't have children? God didn't just put you here to marry and have kids, child. You actually have a destiny. You actually have a path. It was just so, and he was so angry and he had so much chest behind it. You can tell he's hurt by something. He's been rejected so much. You know what I'm saying? Like, so a man only has worth if he's a provider or if he's, God put you here to do other things. Like, y'all set boundaries, have boundaries, um, know your worth, know what you're dealing to deal with and what you're not willing. It is not another adult's job to build a man up. It is not a man's job to build a woman up. You better come not perfect, but shit, decent. It is not a woman's job to build a man up. He ain't a bear. He don't need to be fixed or built. And the thing about man, one woman hurts them, and then after that is love hurts. So keep moving. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Love hurts. Rejection hurts. And I'm so fucking tired of these damn podcasters. It's like they they wake up, brush their teeth, and just think about the craziest shit that they can do and say. Um, I'll say something. I'm not against half and half. It's very expensive here in the United States. Like most people are going half and half. But if you're on social media or podcasting, you would think that like half and half is for poor people. No, half and half is for most of the United States. The cost of living is ridiculous. It's just the whole we paying half and half and then I have to submit to you. Submit to what? We need to coexist and work together. I'm not submitting to shit, nigga. We both make 16, $18 an hour. I'm not submitting to shit. We're gonna work together and get through this. It's too expensive. Like it really is expensive in this country, especially in most of us stay in major cities. So it's about a partnership. Thank you. It's about a partnership. Most of us are half and half, but you're not going to bring me into some masculine testicle hell. You know, people who are rich don't have to go half and half. So Scrappy should be ashamed of himself. He's a piece of shit. Because you're supposed to be making above average the average nigga. He's a bum. And he's proud of it. And he's gotten away with it. He's a bum. And Gabrielle Union is an aging woman who's just trying to find attention and will say anything. And she always in somebody's business, like her stepson, who she should have minded her fucking business. Like most Americans are having to go half and half. I don't have a problem with half and half. I have a problem when you're half and half and you still on some misogynistic shit. Nigga, we both paying these bills. I'm not submitting to shit. Submit to these bills. How about that? And leave me the fuck alone about a woman should be doing this and a woman should be doing that. Bills is too fucking high. Worry about the bills, not about submitting. Worry about these nuts. I was like, nigga, worry about these bills. Don't worry about me. I'm sorry, but we are a half and half society. Yes, there are women who are very much successful and blah blah blah, and that's just a whole other topic. If you're a six, seven figure earning ass female, really like in the high end of the six figures, like $500,000 a year, 407. You in a whole different tax bracket, my sister. Like your dating life has actually gotten harder. Certain tax brackets have to date outside of the race. There's not enough men of your color in your tax. Or you're gonna have to marry economically down. Which I mean, if he's already got his shit, like he got a house, he got a car. Let's just say you make 700,000 in a year and he makes 100, but he's got a nice house, he's got his stuff in order. But a lot of high earning females don't want that. So because your tax bracket is so high, you have to be open to dating out of your race. Bambi is just retarded. Like I don't even like Bambi, but what you gonna do is run this rent on time. So your options go down as a woman who's extremely successful, especially if you're seven figures, a millionaire. Oh, now shit's getting even more interesting. How do you feel about a man consistently being out of work and not able to pay his half? I don't deal with him. Now, if you're already with him, how long has this been going on? Has this been consistent for years? If it's been consistent for years, he's adjusted to not doing anything. If it's for years, it's on you now. Either you stay or you leave. But if he's like that when I meet him, absolutely not. It's not even an option. I don't care how wonderful he is. He can't even provide for himself. I agree. Prenup them. I agree. If you make way more, prenup. If he won't sign it, go the fuck about your business. I hope Nicki Minaj has a prenup. That's all I can say. I hope Nicki Minaj has a print. I don't think she's that dumb. Of you, many economically down don't get him used to no extravagant ways of living. That's how they get you in the divorce. Obviously, they didn't if he's telling her to pay her $2 million. I don't think she's gonna pay it either. Like y'all, I'm not saying a lot of people think I'm like mean. Y'all, life is mean. like like life has so many beautiful things, but when it comes to love, you gotta keep your eyes open. Like, you gotta, yes, you can find love, but you gotta be like, keep your eyes open and stop falling and stop. Whenever a woman is making a lot of excuses for a man, I grab my that's useless. Too many excuses now. Too many. Well, then he got locked up, then he got out of jail, and now he has a record. So I out, sis, I'm out. And why do y'all keep marrying these jail niggas? Jail. Why do y'all keep marrying these? What is that shit? Life after lockdown or something? Life after, I don't know. Why do y'all keep marrying these jail niggas? Why? Why? There's two types of jail niggas. The ones that get out and make something of themselves, and the ones who they just jail niggas. Why? Why y'all keep doing this? And then be having kids with them. There are two types of jail niggas. The ones who went to jail and excelled in life and did something, and the ones who what was that 400-pound chick and that short dude? The midget, the like light skinned midget? What what is that? What why would you take somebody who can never low key be able to take care of themselves and be financially accountable? Some of these men have no like life skills. Like they literally cannot take care of themselves. They've been in jail. Monique and Derek. Monique and Derek. They remind me of a to be reality show at this point. I'm glad it's over, but why? He's only 5'1". Like, why? Is it because he light skinned? What is it? Like, I don't even. He's like his. Why do y'all keep taking men who cannot provide? He just got out of jail, sis. He can't do shit for you but lay dick down. Like, what? What? If you tell me that you just got out of jail, you just did 20 years. You got a, a felony for grand arson. Yo, he just told you I have no future. Oh, I I just had a newborn baby. A newborn. You and don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Pas dire rien. Don't say nothing, sis. Don't say nothing. Pas dire rien. Don't say nothing, sis. Be like, oh, okay. And when you get home, that number, sis. Or they're eager to move in with you. Mm-mm. I'm not dealing with no new babies. That bitch is hormonal and crazy. No, no. She's lactating and losing her mind at the same time. No. Now, somebody asked me, is there exceptions to the rule? Of course, there's an exception to almost every rule. Okay. But most of the time, no. Mm-mm, 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 no. Mm-mm. New babies, just got out of a relationship. Mm-mm. Just got out of a relationship. So you just got out of a relationship, and I had to learn this when I was younger. So I learned this through. So are you just dating? Just got out of a relationship, but trying to terrorize you. Just got out of a relationship. Oh, I'm separated from my wife, and I'm just looking for somebody to spend time with. No, no, no. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. That's a strong no. Let me say something. Married men have the most longest complaints in the world. Okay? Married men, my wife don't kiss me, my wife don't make the bed, my wife don't take care of the kids, my wife don't this dumping on you. Dumping on you, and will refuse to see a therapist in a heartbeat. Will refuse to file for for divorce. They're using you like a trash can to nut in and to put all his dumping on you. Y'all better put on y'all shades, grab your pocketbook, and get the fuck on. Because that man, he's looking for an escape. He's not looking for love. He's tired of love, actually. He don't want that shit no more. And make sure your wallet is inside of your pocketbook when you run away. Run. Separated means they're still legally married, sis. They can get back anytime. I'm wasting my time. That's a bit. No, well, I dated a man and he was separated from his wife and he got a divorce. And I'm not saying that there's no exceptions to the rule. There always is. But 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10, he's not leaving his wife. They're taking a break. Too many kids, too many mortgages. It's cheaper to keep her. Mm-mm. When these men show you red flags early, run, run, Whenever I'm here, oh, I'm just dating. Okay. He's not serious. Oh, I'm just looking for new friends. He's not serious. I don't know. I'm 3 months later. I'm not sure where I want this to go. I don't know if this should have a title. Y'all, I have turned into a track star because I be running from these niggas. You gotta be savage. You gotta be savage. You run for your life. Run for your life. And know that God has better for you at the end of the day, bitch. God got better for you, bitch. Because I know this is not of God. You mean to tell me we've been dating for a few months and you don't know where you want this to go, but you know you want your penis to go into my vagina? When a man tells you that he doesn't know where he wants this to go after a few months, ladies, please go into your pocketbook. Grab your dignity. Put it back in your pocketbook. Close the pocketbook. Okay? And go the fuck about your business. And make sure your pussy's in there too. And go about your business. He's 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 telling you, I want to keep fucking you, but I don't want nothing serious. Or he has somebody else in mind. Girl, look for your dignity. Look for your dignity. Make sure there's still something in there. And go the fuck about your business. He's saying you're good enough to fuck, but not good enough to be with. But you can't fuck other niggas though. Y'all, I had a man try me like that. I had a man try me like that. And the card said from day one, he's gonna try you. But I thought he was fine. I said, let me go come and ride that train. Come ride it. Come and ride that train. Come ride it. Dun. So I rode that train. Dun, dun. I think I can. I think riding it. Okay. Riding it. So I said, so what's up? Where are we going? I love riding that train. That was a good train. You know what I'm saying? This nigga turn around and tell me. You see, this is shit that a priestess won't tell you. A lot of priestesses want you to think, oh, we're perfect and we're a lot of priestesses don't want you in their personal life because it's gonna make them look unholy and miraculous. They wanna be like, Ashe, 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 and got all the fucking problems. I'm telling y'all the motherfucking truth, bitch. I'm giving y'all auntie tea, okay? And I'm still a godmother to my godchildren in Haitian voodoo, I bobo, unless you try me. You see what I'm saying? Still, the orishas will bring you a husband. The Noirs will bring you a husband. I'm like, girl, they may bring you a husband if you work on this foolishness that you're doing. Of course. Can the Ursula Fuera deck be used as part of the self love and care journey? Oh, yes, baby. Yes. 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 Thank you for, I need to make videos on how to use the cards. I I am a priestess, but I have just as many problems as you. But I can't let you know because I have to sell you this image of perfection. Man, let me tell y'all something. If y'all don't get these fucked up behaviors under control, even if your spirits or your deities bless you, you ain't gonna be able to hold on to the blessing. And it's coming from a priestess. I'm not here to sugarcoat shit. You can't sugarcoat shit. Some of y'all spirit wants to bless you with a good person. They even feel like you deserve it, but there's too much shit to sugarcoat. Too many emotional issues to get through. But you got some priestesses. Oh, if you give a sacrifice to such and such, if you give the spirit this, or if you give this ebo, you will have a husband. No, no, you won't. No, you won't. You're gonna attract. The universe is gonna send you the same fuck nigga that you deserve because you're not healed. Tell the truth, shame the devil. Tell the truth, shame the devil. Oh, you just need a cleansing. Yeah, I can cleanse you, but the universe is gonna send you what you deserve. If you ain't healed, you get the same person. Maybe a little bit better, but still the same person. Maybe the sex is better, but still the same person. Maybe their money is a little bit better, but it's still the same person because you haven't learned your lesson. So yes, please do a video on how to use the cards. Okay, cool, cool. I want to make it to where it's people who purchased it. So I may have to send out a blast. Um, Somebody said, or the outside packaging is better, but you still get the same crap. Yeah, yeah. You can't fool the universe. Um, the universe has its own laws, and spirit works within those laws. So yeah, spirit is gonna bring you somebody, but they're gonna bring you who you deserve or where you're at. Because they know, well, I can't bring her or him a good person because they got too many problems. So here's the best that I can do. Pada, because I also have to follow universal law. So there is somebody out there for everyone, but there's different versions of what you can get depending on where you're at. You see what I'm trying to say? So if you're unhealed, you're gonna, but a little healed, you're gonna get a better version of your unhealed self. So I'm always gonna keep it 100 with y'all because I'm about to go. I'm always gonna keep it with what I know is 100. There are good people out there. Um, don't stop dating. Use your discernment. Don't have sex quickly. And if you are having sex and they start playing games, go about your business. Do not emotionally attach yourself to people quickly. Do not fall into soulmate and twin flame bullshit. Look at love with realistic eyes. You see what I'm saying? Um, Run when you see obvious red flags. Run for your life. Somebody said, "Why you like this? Can Ursula?" Yeah, da, 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 da. I'm trying to see it in the comments. Why is my dad on my live? My dad is like, damn right. She doesn't have a husband, but she got sense. My dad is on my live. I don't even know how he did it. He's old. How did you get on there, Dad? And he's texting me. So it's funny because he's like, damn right. You ain't got no husband, but at least you got fucking sense. He's like, my dad was like, if you're gonna hoe with men who got money. So you can use that money and come up so you ain't gotta hoe no more. And don't let people know you hoeing. Do it privately. Cause if I find out you hoeing, I'm gonna disown you. But if you're gonna hoe big. My dad is on my live. It is so funny. My dad is like, if you gonna hoe and sell pussy, you better sell pussy and walk out with a brand new business arrangement. You know what I'm saying? Sell pussy to move up, not to move down or stay stuck selling pussy. That's not the point. You sell pussy so you can move up and then stop selling pussy. You see what I'm saying? That's the whole point. You're not meant to be a prostitute, a stripper, and a hooker and a bottle girl for the rest of your life. You see what I'm saying? You use your looks and your sexuality to come up. You don't stay there. So hoe big and hoe private and get your money and then stop hoeing and get married and raise your kids. God doesn't care if you hoe. God cares when you hoe and you're still stuck in hoeing. That's when God is like, well, you're going to be what? What's the name of that porn star, Pinky? Doesn't Pinky look like you need to put her in a wheelchair and push her somewhere? Like she looks, Pinky the porn star looks like she is so fucking tired. Like she should be a millionaire off of her hoeing and just going about her business. But she looks like she's one wheel. Pinky the porn star, the one with the pink hair, like wheelchair her. She hold for too long. You know what I'm saying? You can only hoe for too long. Like you got to invest the whole money into legitimate businesses that will make you more money so you don't have to hoe anymore. Or you open up a website where people have to spend money to see your hoeing and then you can chill out, have your kids and go about your business. Hoeing is not meant to be a permanent job. It's temporary. You see what I'm saying? So you hoe with a plan. You sugar baby with a plan. You strip with a plan. Fast money so that you can come out of your hoeing. That's the secret. That's what God wants you to know. You hoe while you're in nursing school so you don't have to hoe no more when you graduate. And maybe while you was hoeing, you met a sugar daddy who love you and want to take care of you. But you're not meant to stay doing it forever. Them hoes be looking tired. By the time they hit 30, they look 45. They look exhausted because you're not meant to do that as an energetic exchange for the rest of your life. Yeah, hoeing is a temper. What is this thing people calling holy whores? Holy whores were impoverished. They had to be holy whores. They didn't have no money. So there is no such thing as a holy whore. Holy whores were poor, girl. Holy whore, read your history books. These people were poor. And some of them were sold by their families into being holy whores. There is no such thing as a holy whore, child. You're meant to hoe to make money for a certain time period. Third world hustle, third world hoeing. And then hoeing is a temporary situation. Oh, girl, it wasn't actually shipped out today. um, where's your thing? It's in my purse with everybody else's. It's in my purse. Your label is in my purse. It gets shipped out tomorrow. It's not shipped yet, girl. I got a stack. It's not shipped. It's tomorrow. It will be shipped out. They'll come and pick it up tomorrow. No, it's just I made the label. Child. See, I don't lie. Just like everybody's orders are going out at the end of this week or next week. Ain't no lies, because we've been packing. So I I cannot entertain a man for money. Like, y'all, I know the secret to do work to attract men with money and to use them. I don't have the patience or the tolerance. I can't even stand bad conversation. So if I can I just don't have it in me. It just I can't do it. You know what I'm saying? I just don't like men bothering me who I don't like. You know what I'm saying? For money. But if you can, play it smart. If you can play it smart, get your money and leave. Oh, this is so random, but y'all get the come to me and enchantment spray. Thank thank me later. Okay. What was your results? I don't even use it. I don't even use it anymore. Y'all, I know it works, but I don't use it. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't use it. It's like selling crack, but you don't do crack. So it's like it's weird. I'll use it as a body spray, but I know it has attraction stuff to it, but I don't even pay mind to it. You know what I'm saying? I don't use my crack, but I know it works. Y'all, I'm about to go. So what I do is I get the don't you mess with my energy. I put that on. If Young Thug gets out of jail, it's simply because that there was a good witch doctor out there. If Young Thug gets out of jail, it's because, and I don't even understand. I I don't know who his family sees because most of these celebs see priests and psychics. I don't know who his priest or psychic is, but hopefully somebody's working on his behalf because they really are trying to throw the whole fucking book at this nigga. Like when they told me that he got arrested, I was like, oh, common sense. He ain't getting out no time soon. He needs some very strong workers to get him out of this, or if he can't, a few years, he'll be blessed. If they're able to get him a few years, he'll be blessed. And if he gets like 4 years or 5 years, be happy, nigga. Be happy. And go about your business and stop doing illegal activities. I ship and order. Let me tell y'all, I don't ship fast. I got too many orders. I send, yeah, I take my time. I'm like, whatever, it's coming. I'm Haitian. I take my time, child. I'm like, it's coming. It's coming. Like it comes when it comes within 2 weeks, a week, or whatever. It comes when it comes. I I used to stress myself off over shipping, and now I'm like 2 to 3 weeks. It's too many orders. I can't work. And then when you work too fast, you make mistakes. I'm taking my time, and I still sometimes make mistakes. I'm taking my time. Yeah. And it's not when it comes, but I'm not Amazon Prime, it's gonna come, but it's not coming fast. Never trust a Haitian with fast shipping or black folks in general. Let me see. Somebody said, I'm a pinch you, Sabri. I remember like one of my cousins was like hating on my spray. It doesn't even look professionally presented, but she low key used. Girl, I got the craziest family, and it's all on my dad's side. Hating on my shit. Oh, it's not even professionally put on there, but you using it. I got the weirdest family, y'all. Hating hard because they didn't come up with it, but spraying it on them. You know what I'm saying? But she's rotten, and so her soul is evil. So she never gonna have no man. So spray it, bitch. It just enhances your evilness. But y'all, I have to. Okay, y'all, I have to go because I got shit to do. So I got stuff to do. Don't practice voodoo, but spraying my spray and talking shit all at the same time, girl. It's weird, girl. It's weird. She's weird. So all right, y'all. Bye.